All right, this is for Capricorn. Thank you. All right, Capricorn, some hex is being broken. Somebody is stepping down. They got other fish to fry. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah. It says weather the storm. And this one is cultivate deep friendships. I don't know what the friendship card. Let me tell you what I got off of it. There's been love reads coming out, but today it's just been wild. But anyway, the deep friendship, the deep friendships is talking about people that would back a person. Okay, so somebody is stepping down because they don't have any more points of contact that's gonna support them the way that they need to. Like somebody don't want to be touched. Somebody doesn't want like they don't want their hands. I don't even get that they don't want their hands dirty. It's just that nobody wants to support somebody. Somebody does not have backing. Somebody does not have a sponsor. That's that. Some season has changed. Something has shifted, and the shift is natural. It's natural. It's supposed to happen. Saturn rules fate. It's a timing issue. Something is supposed to change and go to the right direction. So if something's dark, something's light. If somebody was with a doing traditional life, now it's gonna be non-traditional. Whatever it is a natural switch. It's supposed to happen. Could that be the masculine and feminine sides of Capricorn? I guess. I don't know, because it's a feminine sign, so it's just only telling me about a hex breaking. And the hex has to do, okay. So the hex, they telling me the hex has to do with emotions. You keep getting the wrong emotions. The stimulus, the stimuli that you're getting from your external reality is not what you're supposed to receive. You're not supposed to be feeling the way you feel about things. It is a projection that is false. It's something that helped you to become strong. So whatever it was purposely done so you would become strong. You still need to be flexible, but like the bamboo, you still need to be flexible, but you got to be really strong. You have to. It's part of your mission. This says, let stillness reveal the truth. And it says, embrace challenge. So it's going to be some facts given to you. And I don't know what format. This could be paperwork, but it's going to be some facts given to you that can't be denied. You can sit and feel all that you want to feel. You can say, I love my family. I am devoted to my family. And the proof that they're going to show you is going to say, okay, you have feelings. Okay. And that's the way you feel and you're entitled to them. But when you see facts, you're a person that know facts is facts. I may feel the way I do, but those feelings don't match this evidence that I'm getting. So I have to do whatever the wise choice in your situation is. You may have to set boundaries. You may have to cut somebody off. You may have to get somebody locked up. You might have to get a restraining order. You might have to do the things that you wouldn't normally do, especially when you're dealing with, these are stalker type situations, but not like an actual stalker in the street. It's just like people won't leave you alone. Like they won't leave you alone. So it's something that is happening within you internally. It says don't compare yourself to others. It's like somebody wants something that's inside of you and they can't have it. It's actually inside you. So it's one thing to have luck, but to be born lucky. I don't even know. I'm just telling y'all. Somebody wanted that from a person. Somebody wanted this light. I'm telling you, somebody wanted somebody's light and it's inside their body. It's no way you can have this. Like, I'm trying not to laugh. I'm so trying not to laugh. Sagittarius may be significant. Sagittarius season, whatever. It says let it go. So somebody gotta let something go because they don't have the same. I would never say that. I'm gonna tell you a reader that I watched that says that mommy water. Je ne sais quoi. I don't know what that is, but whatever it is, it's like it's gotta be class and elegance. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody don't belong on the throne. Like somebody doesn't belong as a representation of the family. Somebody doesn't belong as a manager. They don't know anything about supporting a family without, they don't know anything about sweat equity. They don't know anything about what it takes to run it. You cannot be a manager unless you have been in the positions that you have passed to get there. You can't do that. It's impossible. Nowhere. Nowhere in the land. You know what I'm saying? And you got somebody that was almost born royal and spoiled, and they sitting up there and they don't know how to work a shovel. Like, stop it. them them days is over. This not the type of royalty. Ooh, somebody done really done it. It says ride the momentum, and then it says connect through kindness. Somebody has done something very, I could say very dark, but I'm picking it up. They just did too much. They continue to do something, even if they continue to do something because it was projected at one person. One person was harassed, stalked, whatever. Something bad, something dark was happening to somebody over and over again. The thing here, I think, that makes it even darker than whatever is heinous that we can't see is the fact that the person relied on that. Like they thought they would go in a grave with what advantage this was that was done in the dark. And unfortunately, that's not a thing. It's something about, it's a spiritual lesson for this person. And the spiritual lesson is that whatever reliability that you have, it's because you live in your truth. Your emotions are accurate. You know how to face your fears. This person don't know how to do that, especially with the seasons changing. I wish I could explain the seasons changing. It can mean, because these are these different cards, but it could just mean the wheel of a wheel of fortune. They never thought they would be the ones going to the food bank on food stamps, um, having a rent wherever. They never thought they would be what they consider less than. That's what I'm saying. Like, get off the throne and work, use a shovel. Like, could you imagine if everybody had to rebuild community and we had people sitting on the throne saying, move that over there, move that? If them days is over, they've been long over too. So it says love without keeping score. I don't believe that's a problem for Capricorn. Okay, now I'm gonna tell you, I don't believe that's a problem for Capricorn. Capricorn is a feminine sign that constantly gets pushed in the masculine side, no matter who you are. You either over masculine or you're a masculine female. But this right here, people want what's inside you. They want your confidence so bad that they want to wear your skin. So you can't have two bosses, but bosses can work in tandem because somebody. It's a chance that somebody gonna call out sick in whatever way, shape, or form, whether it's a relationship, or, you know what I'm saying. Somebody gonna need somebody to step in. They appreciate that strength, the fact that it's just as strong as them, and they know things won't get out of whack if you take over. You're not gonna try to take over. You know what I'm saying? It's just temporarily to make sure the ship's still running. So yeah, that somebody is about to walk through a gate. Whoever, and they saying whoever because they told me don't limit it to just intimate relationships. Everybody is about to be tested that was ever in your presence. It says hold on to hope because this is saying hold on to hope because there was plenty of example given. The wisdom was shared, it was available, and who took it, who knows? They're about to be tested when they go through this personal gate because there is something coming up where you not, I'm gonna just put it out here like this. You ain't normal, okay? And what I mean by that is that you are watched. You are watched outside this realm and you are judged. The people that you sent down here to teach or oversee, have patience with, all of that stuff, it takes a long time. Capricorn is just a long time to do the things that they do. It's all ruled by timing. That's why you have to continuously move forward and make sure everybody that needs to be as strong as they need to be. You basically are teaching future leaders. And who's going to want to do that? Who's going to want to have the patience and the wisdom to teach the next one? That's the test that's coming for everybody. And it's, you don't want to see it. You do not want to see it, but people are going to start to see it in their own ways. And that could be time off of their life. It could be prison. It could be anything ruled by Saturn, bones, teeth, hair falling out, their pride, teeth falling out, their pride. How much do they accept themselves? You know what I mean? So the wheel of fortune don't mean you're gonna be poor. It could be different. But see, this symbol is called he, she. This, what is it called? It's called something else, I think. I looked up this, and I don't know what it is, but this gate right here, when people go through this gate, they got to be pure. It's not a gate that you set up, but you showed them how to walk through it by leading by example. So now it's their turn to walk through it. You cannot walk through this gate dirty. You can't. You can't walk through the gate dirty if you relied on any type of entities, government entities, okay? Not just spirit entities. If you, so this is something where some of y'all, if y'all want love, y'all gonna have to leave it all behind. No, you can't have your extended family with your love. No, you can't have friends. You're gonna have to leave your past completely behind. Anybody that wanted to work beside you and pull the weight that they did, they would be standing beside you. They would have sweat equity in the game. And see, it say let go. I'm trying to tell y'all. This is a whole new season. This is a whole new season for y'all. Yeah, I keep getting this card where two people gonna go off and retreat. It's a couple of y'all that need to go off and retreat. You set some high standards, but them high standards was your protection, whether you know it or not. Because people know that they have to be right inside. It says don't compare yourself to others. It's not like it's not there to learn, but whether a person wanna, ooh, this is strong. I got two people. I got a couple running from a dragon waking up. How do I explain this to y'all? Somebody about to have a Kundalini awakening that's putting at least two people in fear. Yeah. Okay, so it is just a side note because I do. It's dragons. Something about dragons along the equator, and something about the equator and actual water. When they move around, it is going to cause displacement in the water. Okay. Go back to my regularly scheduled program. Go with the flow. There's going to be times where people have to move around, let go of control. Somebody trying to get away because of something inside you. I don't know what that is. All right, so you have a certain signal. There's a certain signal, or there's something very specific that you're supposed to do at a certain time. It says, let stillness honor your traditions and let stillness review the truth. You're supposed to clean out the bloodline. So basically, it's like when your Kundalini open up, the time starts. I think it's already started. I feel like the clock is going. What do they call it? The doomsday clock. It's weird. This says, let stillness review the truth, which is be still, just be. This says, let silence do the talking. So some of y'all might have been quiet, off to yourself, and whatever this is tied to whatever the signal is. But also, this was a time of protection. This was like a warning to people to kind of do the same thing that you're doing. Start soul searching. And I don't think nobody followed this. Whatever this is very complicated. It's complicated because you can't do it in a short period of time. It says work with purpose. I don't know, y'all. Message was very cryptic. Y'all getting prepared for your next mission. Whatever this is, it's going to be. Y'all getting into a very, very spiritual relationship, and it requires that no negativity be around y'all. Like, and I understand what world we live in, but this right here is like y'all are building your own climate, atmosphere, the soil that y'all walk on. Like, this is a pure place, a sacred place. Everything that's connected to it. So yeah. This makes sense with y'all being sent here to build something as well. Somebody talking about this, but they talking about it, but they don't know anything beyond you being private. Somebody, this person is a blabbermouth. Somebody is saying you about to go through a transformation, but there's no details. It says inward and contracting. I'm trying to tell you. Some of y'all might have been MIA since the summer. Maybe for some of y'all could be about to pop out. Y'all gonna be untouchable though. It's untouchable in spirit more than I'm getting to anything, but it's whatever this status that you're about to rise to, it's not gonna be with the commoner. I don't look down on people. I'm just telling y'all how I'm hearing it. Yeah, you keeping something to yourself, and I'm talking about your courage, your confidence. Like everything is going to be spent on you and only what you create. I do not want to say selfish. This is a selfish time energetically, though. You are going through a process where that stillness and the silence, you are going through a period where you building up your solar plexus energy. You are not reclaiming your energy. You're not expending it as much as you would, and it's helping it to expand. It's going to expand your confidence and your willpower. Somebody's upset that you're so grounded, but that's a way to protect your heart. So, okay, what's going on? They feel like everything that they do is a waste. Somebody feel like they take one step forward and two steps back. What are we talking about, though? Somebody that wants to collaborate, or they don't want you. They're worried about you, and that's not even normal to have worry about. They're worried about having a future collaboration. What's going on here? Okay, you got somebody that fight their feelings. I think that's what it is. They get frustrated because they got issues with letting go or whatever it is. Yeah, so I'm getting phoniness. They hide the, they hide their fear behind, like, it's not phony. It's just like somebody hides their fears. They make it look so nonchalant. I don't know how I feel about this. It's like it's some growth in here, and I'm not gonna say that it's not gonna work, but it's just annoying me getting yanked all around because I'm going to two extremes. People with two extremes. Somebody has emotional fears, but they know that about themselves. That's what I'm saying. So somebody, you got this is spiritual relationship. I'm gonna put these cards down because you got two people that are very, very aware. Okay, I feel like they've been pummeled with grief, and I don't know where this grief is coming from, but you got two people that enjoys their peace, but they've been made to feel guilty for it. Highly, highly spiritual. This is going to be really good, and I suggest you let it unfold naturally. But there is an external energy that energies that have found out that you made it to wherever you were supposed to go because you actually comfortable in that energy. You're processing it for once it's starting to move because you having that mirrored back to you through another energy. This is beautiful. If anything, it's a curiosity that keeps this together. And the curiosity is based in peace. It's like two people showing each other their way of maintaining their peace. They're not offended that a person don't talk, and somebody not offended that somebody not clingy or always around. You know, this is beautiful. Yeah, somebody got a lot of passion. They are very, very curious, and that's making two people sad because they don't know what love is. It's nasty energy I always get through readings. I'm like, why is it always a? And I know it's third parties, but there's an external factor. I keep picking up on two. I picked up on two people in the reading. Now I'm getting one person in particular, which feels bad. So if it's a couple, and you got one of them feeling bad, then that means they set the other one up because you're aware first. You're aware that you feel guilty because you've done something wrong and you actually are in a relationship with somebody. That means, it's like somebody that's okay with living with guilt. Somebody don't know what love is about because I'm going to get off of that couple and come back to that. Somebody don't know what love is about. And because of that, they're going to be patient to find out. They're not going to jump to conclusions, and that's beautiful. What I say? See this healing. Somebody don't know what love is, but it's unfinished business here because they're going to let you paint the picture. You're going to bring them balance because they that curious. They do know one thing about you that you project a euphoria onto them, a peace, a calmness that's just like, it's not drama filled. So it's like, oh, if you're not talking, it's not because you're being resentful or mean or angry. It's because that's how you do it. And that's just how I do it. See, it is the euphoria. It's just projected. Somebody knows that, you know, y'all have a similar communication style, but it's just two different languages. That's what's up. Here's the solitude again. See? That's beautiful. And I'm going to show y'all these just so y'all see. Because it's a spiritual couple. You can't break nothing up like this because they want peace more than anything. It says, let stillness reveal the truth and let silence do the talking. And that's going to be maintained with both parties because, like I said, they constantly had people had make them feel bad about wanting to have their own piece to themselves, wanting to shut off from the world, be quiet, turn off the cell phone. People made them feel bad about it. Like, how could you? You know, all hell is breaking loose over here. And you're just sitting there, just sitting. So in solitude, somebody found what they was worth. And I want to say they hit the jackpot because, you know, what is this? Somebody hit the jackpot. Somebody is codependent. So I'm going to lead off what I just now said. Somebody hit the jackpot because they're realizing in their solitude that maybe they was codependent. They was keeping themselves stuck. Let me feel this because this ain't connected to that person. I'm almost picking up that the person that's being silent, they letting you finish out a cycle that maybe you don't know about. You still have a codependency. And if it is a codependency, I saw it before. It was, for some of y'all, it could be a legal issue. So if any of y'all have any court things going on, divorces, pending separations, for some of y'all, somebody might be crossing over and you may not know it. I don't understand how this person could know though. Because they know something about your ego that you can't see. It's something that needs to end. Hmm. But this person is patient for it. They know that you're protecting your heart. But what is this? This is weird. It's weird, y'all, but it makes sense, y'all. Because y'all see me getting thrown off. I'm going to show y'all. Okay, so let me explain the weirdness before I even flip these cards up and show y'all. It's unfinished business on, I feel like it's on one side. This is making me feel like nothing is written in stone. Do not try to have control over the situation. I know I said it before, but I'm going to say it again. Let this unfold naturally because it's still healing on both sides and it's not heavy enough to be, jump into any conclusions because everybody doing their own thing and everything is running smooth. You may have doubts, but you'll see if you open up your communication whenever you do have it, it's the opposite of whatever your wild racing thoughts was. And y'all not known for racing thoughts, but y'all can have depressive thoughts, you know, trying to prepare for an ending or doomsday prep for something that may never come. So, and that could just cause you to be really depressed and just weighed down, trying to figure somebody else out and then trying to map that out. So here's the codependency, and that threw me through a loop, right? But it's on the one that needs to be still, not the one that's being silent. And then the next card that came out is, I was saying that somebody know you in your ego. You still in your ego. You may not know that because you still are going through some type of spiritual ascension that this person may know. It's also possible that one of y'all are not awake. Okay. And then the soulmate card came out on this. This soulmate recognition. So somebody could not be awake. Somebody may have issues. If they want to make it official, they have to separate. Not because you tell them to separate because they want to be with you. It has to be mutual for this to work. If somebody's in their ego, they got to come out. I don't know. Ego might be significant. That might have to do with the United States government or a government official. But anyway, if somebody is in their ego, they have to step out of it. There's somebody getting bullied in these cards too, and they have to lock somebody up. Somebody has to do the right thing. So this soulmate recognition is giving me two people that they may not even be intimate partners. These people could be. So it's some type of guilt tripping going on, and it's not done on purpose. It's just like, okay, I'm going to stay away from everybody and everything that's not doing the right thing. If I remember when I said that in the beginning of the reading, and that right there is triggering other people that you left in the past, like that test that I said they had to go through. If they know they did something wrong, they got to do the right thing. Not because you said so. It's just getting revealed at this time. That's Saturn does rule karma, but it rules personal karma. If you did something wrong, you have to make it right in your own world. You're going to be responsible for it. So that's what's coming out there. But wow, a lot. Boundaries. Yeah, somebody is blocked. Somebody is blocked until somebody is. So for some of y'all, somebody blocked, they getting arrested. I don't know where that's coming from. Some people still are in separations, or they need to make the separations official, divorces, stuff like that. And then somebody don't know who somebody is because they still in their ego. And they need to come out of that codependency so they can recognize who their soulmate is. So somebody's not awake yet. So don't rush anything. Let everything unfold naturally. All right, I'm gonna get these. Somebody is definitely, y'all got somebody around y'all that do not want y'all to leave. Like, they know, they may not know everything, and they may be confused about their feelings. They may be in their ego, but it's one thing that I guarantee you for sure: this person don't want to see you walk away. It's a fear that's haunting them. They know that clear. They can identify that fear. They may not be saying nothing, but they know that they thinking straight about that. Okay, priest at the bottom. It says priest, the geek, and the inventor. Like somebody is, they're not being sneaky, but they are being strategic. Okay. They trying to make sure you as comfortable as possible, but the way they trying to make you as comfortable as possible is letting you know that you ain't got to do too much. You know what I'm saying? Letting you know that you don't have to worry about nothing. You know, making it comfortable as possible for you. You know, and I'm not talking about with materials, just like peace. There's no drama. There's no game plan. Like you can get constant reassurance from this person. It say the firefighter, brave and strong. He knows how to handle the heat. Can you? This person a bit of a bad boy because they like to push people buttons and see if they gonna fly off the handle early. It is somebody spiritually. This is interesting because it's somebody spiritually in the lead. So they like to see how somebody gonna act straight up. This is evaluation. But if you're getting evaluated like this is a boss. Oh, because he knows. People gonna be after. People are always after what he's into. This person holds themselves in a high regard. The hunter keeps coming up. Okay. Wow. I don't know. It's getting a little complicated, okay? I don't know. It's getting a little complicated. I'm trying not to feel into these last parts, but this is so strategic that I cannot put it into words, y'all, because they're giving me kind of personal messages. But I will say this. This person is very spiritual. This person is like, boy, I don't want to say handy, and that's odd because carpenters and stuff like that, it's a builder. But it's like this person, they're not handy, but they trying to jimmy rig something. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, y'all. This person is doing the best that they can, and I think they should get credit for it. this, this person is not awake yet. It says the gamer, so y'all might be with somebody that it says the gamer. Tech savvy and introverted, levels up nightly, pauses for snacks. Yo, I don't know what this is. I'm gonna tell y'all what I'm getting now. Now it's some competition coming in. It's some competition. Yeah, it's some competition mirroring somebody. I don't know what this is. It is evaluation. It is somebody mirroring somebody, but whatever this is, it's such a level up that it's just like I don't know how to explain this. This person, I don't want to say that they sending somebody in. This person is a recruiter. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't like that. I had to put it over there because I couldn't even explain it. It's like, I hate feeling cards, y'all. Hold on. I'm gonna walk y'all through this. I'm asking the person what do they want. Okay, they want somebody to have fun, but then like my throat is like itching. Like it's not reckless fun, but it's like somebody wants somebody to come on, but don't put labels on anything. Be free, but I don't feel like it's reckless free. It's a trick to this, and it's complicated. Just like this, it says work with purpose. It's something here that God ain't gonna allow us to tap into because it's private. And that's what I was getting with this. I was like, it's almost like let things unfold naturally because I can't. It's nothing I can do. I feel like I saw this before, and I feel like I'm having deja vu. I don't know. Let me see before I jump to conclusions. It says the military officer, disciplined and protective, he'll make your heart stand at attention. This person could be like for real like a special agent or like ops or something like this. This person do something. I don't know. I'm Call of Duty. I don't know what this person does, but this person is like I don't know. I can't even tell y'all whatever it is. Secret person. It's a secret agent, military officer. This person is has authority and pull. I don't know what this is because I don't know the recruiting and stuff like that. It's kind of throwing me off, making me sick in my what is this? It's like I don't know. It's too much stuff firing off in my body. My thymus, my bronchial tubes, the back and the top of my head with like I don't know what the angle is. I'm not even trying to find out. This person can be of service to you. That's all I know. I don't think it's allowing the lead. Maybe allowing a person to take a lead could make you feel uncomfortable, but this person had definitely has something that you need. That's a fact. But what they provide and how they provide it is what I don't know, and I'm not trying to find out. I mean, I'm not trying to tell y'all no more. Not because of that. It's just like um, this is so um, unorthodox and complicated because of the sensitivity of whatever is happening. This is for the good of all humanity. Something big. All right. Thank you, Capricorn.